guys, this is Nina back again. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you can, donate to Cash App. My tag is money symbol Nina 44132. I am doing an update story about the Fort Hood and all of the tragic incidents that has been going forth at Fort Hood. And thankfully today I can bring some reprieve of good news to those that have been following my channel. Now, I have made several videos concerning the amounts of strange and worrisome situations regarding uh, soldiers coming up missing, soldiers uh, passing away, claims of assault and harassment, as well as people taking their lives at Fort Hood. And I am happy to say that there is some positive movement on this front. I am going to read this article. This is from CBS News. Army Secretary Ryan McCarthy announced 14 firings and suspensions among commanders and lower level leaders as a result of an investigation into a pattern of assault against women and men, harassment, soldiers taking their own lives, as well as soldiers that have passed away mysteriously at Fort Hood Army Post in Kylan, Texas. Excuse me if I pronounced that incorrectly. The investigation is following the passing of Specialist Vanessa Guillen, who was bludgeoned until she was deceased at Fort Hood earlier this year. In addition to the disciplinary actions, McCarthy released findings from an independent review he commissioned in July to assess problems at Fort Hood with the focus on claims of discrimination, harassment, and assault. McCarthy named 5 civilians to be part of the review of the command climate and the culture at the base in the surrounding military community around Fort Hood. They have determined that the issues at Fort Hood are directly related to leadership failures, McCarthy said in an announcement of the firings today. He also said that he was gravely disappointed that leaders failed to effectively create a climate that treated all soldiers with dignity and respect, and that failed to reinforce everyone's obligation to prevent and properly respond to allegations of harassment and assaults. The Army said Tuesday that those relieved of duty include Major General Scott L. Elephant, Colonel Ralph Overland, and Command Sergeant Major Bradley Knapp. The Army suspended Major General Jeffrey Broadwater and Command Sergeant Major Thomas C. Kinney, pending the outcome of a new review investigation into the 1st Cavalry Division's command climate and program for preventing and responding to harassment and assaults. McCarthy said Gillen's passing shocked our conscience and brought attention to deeper problems at Fort Hood and across the Army more widely. He said it forced us to take a critical look at our system and our policies. If you can remember, I've reported on this several times. Guillen, who was 20 years old, disappeared on April 22nd. Her body was recovered outside the post on June 30th. The suspect in her passing, Specialist Aaron Robinson, took his own life on July 1st as police were attempting to take him into custody. Vanessa Guillen's family has said Robinson did assault her physically, but the Army has said there is no evidence supporting the claim. McCarthy said the case itself is still under investigation. On July 30th, McCarthy directed the establishment of an independent review committee to review the culture at Fort Hood. The committee was composed of the regional director of a Veterans Affairs nonprofit for lawyers that included law enforcement, military, government investigations, and complex employment issues. The committee surveyed over 30,000 soldiers, interviewed close to 700, and met with civic and um, local leaders from the district. They concluded that with 9 findings and 70 recommendations, this was what they had wanted the committee brought back for initial discipline. Now, this story is still ongoing. People are still being investigated. I'm thankful that there is movement for everything that happened. Please subscribe. If there's any other updates, I will bring them to you. Let justice be served.